Okay, my name is Josie Sousa, and my speech is on bullying. So, I want to ask you, and you don't have to answer, have you ever been bullied? And this is just something that you can reflect on yourself. Since it's such a personal question, you don't have to answer it. But I, in the personal, have been bullied, and I was bullied in high school. When I was in high school, I used to get made fun of because of my weight or just because of who I was. So I did experience bullying all throughout my high school years. And, it's something that when you go through it, you don't realize the damage it has on you until you grow up and you start to really think about how it has impacted you in your self-esteem. You should care about this topic because if you have children, your children can be bullied, and even yourself can experience bullying in your workplace. For example, if you're having issues with your coworker, or if your child is getting bullied by one of his classmates, this is something that is going on universally, and we have to be aware of this issue. Bullying is a serious issue that can lead to even more serious issues. Sometimes people feel that bullying isn't that serious, but if you really do think about it, bullying can lead to depression, it can lead to suicide, and it can lead to other things that can cause a destruction not only to the person but also to the family. So my main topic is how schools can prevent bullying and why it's so important. What should schools do to stop bullying or to prevent it from even happening? According to a magazine called Psychology Today, which focuses on the study of psychology and how it relates to bullying, as a part of the curriculum, students should learn to identify bullying language and actions in themselves and others. So the students should be able to identify when they see bullying and what bullying looks like. What signals should they look for? The students should be aware of when a child is being bullied, when one of their classmates is being bullied. They should be also taught positive communication skills. This knowledge will help create a more positive environment in the classroom where bullying is less likely to occur. So the students should be taught people skills, ways to communicate, ways to treat each other. Not only educational skills, but we need to learn how to get along with each other. Because if they don't know how to, then this is where bullying can occur. Because they may not even know how to approach a situation or how to react emotionally. According to a website called Crisis Prevention, which is a website that offers help from anyone that is struggling with bullying or suicide, or they just want more information on bullying or how to prevent it, they suggested to have a zero tolerance for any type of bullying behavior. So for example, if something was to happen, if a student was to push another student and it was an action of bullying, there would be zero tolerance. The student would automatically get suspended, and there would be an action put in place right then and there. Nowadays, we don't see much of that. Usually we see things that are being, I want to say, just where things aren't as important to people, like they are just letting it go by. But the zero tolerance concept or program can help schools prevent bullying from even occurring, because then the students will know that there will be a consequence for what they will be doing. According to reallink.com, all staff should be trained on what signals to look for when it comes to bullying. So all staff should be trained as well as students. Staff should be aware of what bullying looks like and what they should look for emotionally and physically, because bullying not only happens emotionally, but it can also happen physically. So it's not only, it impacts all areas. And when bullying impacts a child's life, it not only impacts their life, their family's life, and everyone that surrounds them. So all staff should be trained on what signals to look for when it comes to bullying. Bullying is very important in the school system, in the college system, in the universities, in the workplace, and in our overall lives. Like even when we go out into the world to do our daily activities, we can experience bullying in body language, words, and physical behavior. Not only does bullying happen in schools, but it happens everywhere and anywhere we go. In conclusion, bullying is a serious issue. We need to be aware of what bullying is and what it looks like. We cannot tolerate it as a society, because if we tolerate it, then it will continue to happen. The suicide rates are going up, and people need to be aware that this is an actual issue. Not only does bullying happen in real life, but it also happens on social media. For example, someone can comment on your picture saying that you are unattractive. To you, that may lower your self-esteem, and that is a form of bullying. Students should be aware of how to handle these types of situations. Students, parents, and family. Children should be able to live a free life from bullying and harassment, and it is time that we all take a stand against this. And this quote is by Katherine Jenkins. And now for my visual aid. So this is a chart. This is a chart of the percentage of kids being bullied. 52% are bullied every week, but not every day. 33% are bullied once in a while, and 7% are bullied never. 8% are bullied every day. So this just goes to show you that bullying does happen, and it's happening worldwide, not only in the US, but also everywhere in the country. So thank you for your time.
You're welcome.